back to our YouTube channel, and today we're gonna have a pep talk about Starseeds because we feel like it's important to knowledge our subscribers about this. I feel like it's important to share this knowledge because like we found out that actually there are three types of Starseeds, and we all, like each one of us is a type of Starseed, which is like such a rare coincidence that we are born.
Yeah, like
as
all three of us
sisters.
are different star seeds.
Yeah.
And so how we're gonna explain it is she's gonna talk about her star seed and she's gonna talk about her own star seed. And I have no idea about anything like the star seed thingy. So they will be explaining to me what my star seed is because I don't know. And like I'm just gonna listen. So I'm here with you guys.
Okay, so as you guys might have already known that like last year 2018 is like a big year of spiritual awakening, and a lot of people are waking up in this planet, and we are here to raise the vibration of the whole planet and the collective consciousness of the planet. So that's one of the reasons why we're making this video, which is like to raise the vibration of the planet. And so this concept of starseed is actually found by Dolores Cannon. She's been dealing with like past life regressions for more than 50 years, I think.
The three types of star seeds, and they are
Indigo, crystal, and rainbow.
and like all three of us have different star seeds, so that's really cool. Hers is indigo, and yours is
Crystal,
and mine is
rainbow. Okay, so first we're going to talk about mine, which is indigo. Basically, indigos feel like they're outsiders. They don't feel like they fit in anywhere. Indigo punya kekuatan dan bakat yang paling terbuka dibanding ketiga starseeds. Mereka adalah jiwa-jiwa pemberontak, pejuang, and they break down the rules of the world. They don't believe
in the
following
rules.
because rules are actually just bullshit rules that like people who were there before us makes us believe in that rules and makes us think that way, so we just follow the masses without any purpose, and we don't become as rich or as successful as how we could be. So those people who are rich can stay rich, and that's actually very mean, but we are waking up to that knowledge.
So indigos are basically just like the rebels of the society.
And they want to look different. Yeah, they want to look different. Like the physical characteristics of an indigo is they usually dye their hair. They use colorful contact lenses and like colorful clothes that make them stand out and pop in the crowd. But in like contrast to that, even though they feel like they want to stand out, inside they don't actually know how to socialize properly because they feel like people don't really understand how they feel, even though they understand everyone. Like they're really caring, and they can relate to everyone,
And
but
they're
highly empath. Yeah, they're highly empath, but not a lot of people can relate to them. That's why they feel frustrated and closed, and they don't really socialize that much.
Yeah.
Because they can relate to everyone, but like no one understands them in return. So like you can give, but you don't get things back for yourself.
Yeah.
And that makes you frustrated.
And I think it's so true for Nit because like I remember every time there's a party or family gatherings, like she would be with me and she'd just follow me around. I would talk to my friends and like other family members, and she would just stand behind me and she would just smile and say hi, but she will not talk to anyone. Like I was so confused why.
And like they're more prone to like addictions and things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe because they feel depressed and like frustrated because the world is not responding to them the way it's supposed to, because they're giving a lot,
But
and, like,
they're not getting
anything in return. Yeah. So there are many junkies are actually indigo, and you're probably familiar with the term indigo because indigos can see things. Their third eye is open, and it makes them feel scared to open up to people because not everyone can see, right? And they're probably just telling the indigos that they're hallucinating and they don't believe them. That's what makes them frustrated. It's like seeing things from other dimensions which are not real for like the general human beings because they don't have the ability to see what's beyond this dimension, but they can actually see what's beyond this dimension.
Yeah. So basically, indigos don't have a lot of friends. They're considered as lone wolves because they can really socialize.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, and another thing, indigos are usually either so tall, so short, or they have a unique look, and they usually have a birthmark. And I actually have one birthmark right here. I don't know if you can see it. Here.
And
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, like she's the tallest one in the
Yeah,
family.
she's the tallest one, and
And I'm
she
the
is the
youngest.
most unique one in the physical appearance.
Yeah.
So basically, the material things in life makes us actually forget who we are and like what we came here
Our
to be,
mission.
our mission in planet Earth, like those things that we've written down and scripted for us, but then we forgot everything because of how the world is programmed from the people before us. So Crystal ini tuh mereka tuh lebih supel terus mudah bergaul and like supel is like easy going, outgoing, and like they just like make friends easily because they can talk easily to people and they relate to people and people also relate to them. And I don't know if like this is actually real for me, but like I heard this from a lot of my friends kayak adik kelas aku tuh ngomong kayak gini, pacar aku nih Kak Sheila suruh aku untuk deket-deket dan main sama Kak Sheila karena Kak Sheila tuh kayaknya banyak yang suka dan kayaknya nggak mungkin ada orang yang musuhin deh, jadinya aku harus kayak temenan sama Kak Sheila supaya aku tuh nggak punya musuh dan semua orang bisa suka sama aku. And I don't actually see it for myself, but like they see it. Jadi in this crystal type itu cuman beberapa aja yang spiritually terbuka and awake gitu. Jadi mostly they're actually not awakened. This crystal type, maybe because they socialize too much and like because the more you socialize with other people, the less you socialize with your real self and like you are not waking up gitu. So yeah. And the crystal people have high IQ and they're usually smart and they're good in their career and like education and things like that, and they usually achieve things ever since they are young gitu. Dan emang iya sih, like when I was younger, like my mom used to bring me to this school and that school, like I learned modeling and things like that, and like I was in a TV commercial, but like I've been like so motivated and I have high ambitions, I guess, like without even realizing it ever since I was a kid. Crystal, they don't try to like destroy what the world gives to them, but instead they want to build a new world gitu. Mereka follow the rules, like they just follow what the world allows them to be, but like at the same time they build their own world gitu. So like kalau misalnya Crystal ini katanya juga mereka itu biasanya ngambil kesempatan untuk bisa raise the awareness and the consciousness of the planet. So that's why like when I read about this, like I just heard this information recently and like I was just actually shocked because it happened to be like she's an indigo, I'm a crystal, and she's a rainbow. Like what a coincidence gitu. Okay.
How does starseeds work though? Like how do they work? Everyone is a starseed.
So like starseeds itu people who are actually born in another star before they were born in planet Earth. So makanya kayak starseeds itu bisa ada beberapa yang they feel different and like they feel like they don't belong to planet Earth. They feel like their home is somewhere else and they miss their home.
So everyone is a starseed.
No, it's actually people have different opinions on how they interpret starseeds. Some people think everyone is starseeds, even the one that are actually born from Earth.
So how do you know that? How do you know if you're a starseed or not?
Well, if you are listening to this, that means that you are a starseed because like our energy and vibration can resonate to you and you would want to listen to our conversation, because otherwise if you're not a starseed you would have left this video. because like the energy won't resonate with you.
So that's how you know if you're a starseed.
Yeah, because like we attract what we are.
Okay.
So like based on the what we learned from other YouTubers who discussed about this, like I learned from Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, Aaron Doty, Lior, and like other YouTubers and books and all. The Palladians. So like what I got is like the crystal is biasanya itu mereka itu lebih stylish, terus lebih gampang diterima orang lain karena mereka punya penampilan yang menurut orang-orang itu menarik dan acceptable gitu. Jadinya kayak secara fisik tuh mereka tuh gampang di accepted by the community. Terus udah gitu mereka biasanya ngambil kesempatan untuk mau ngerubah dunia. That's how I feel about rumah sakit and like why I don't really resonate with myself if I work in a hospital, because rumah sakit is like a wrong term for me, and I felt that ever since I was like very young. So I was awakened to that idea that rumah sakit itu salah gitu. Kenapa dibikinnya rumah sakit? Karena sakit itu kan ngebuat mindset orang jadinya oh sakit gitu. Sedangkan seharusnya mindset itu sehat. Jadi harusnya rumah sehat bukan rumah sakit. So like I am trying to change that like slowly as much as I can gitu. Okay.
That's really good.
That's good.
I didn't think of it that way. It really shouldn't be rumah sakit.
Yeah, it should have been rumah sehat. So yeah, and the next one is Rainbow Child. Menurut ilmu yang udah ada, ini katanya kalau misalnya the Rainbow Child ini adalah wave terakhir. Jadi setelah Indigo, terus ada Crystal, terus ada Rainbow, which is like the last wave.
What do you mean the last wave?
Basically,
So like all the indigos came at the same time, and then all the crystals, and then like
Yeah,
the
some people
rainbows.
say that.
kayak gitu, makanya they say indigos are the oldest souls because they're the first wave. They come first.
The wave and then crystals.
And then rainbows. Your age, your body doesn't determine the age of your actual soul inside.
Okay.
So she's actually the youngest among all of us, but she ironically is the oldest soul.
And she ironically is the middle soul.
And you,
And you are the youngest soul. And that's not ironic.
That's just imitating you.
Okay, so what's interesting about this is the Rainbow Child itu minta untuk dilahirkan di keluarga di mana ada indigo dan ada kristalnya. So like she chose to be in our family. She was the one who chose us because like she wants Starseeds to be part of her siblings, because like she wants to be guided by us because she's the youngest one and she
We're here
needs
to guide you.
experience. And yeah, at the same time we need to learn from her because like we had a lot of karmas
And
from our previous
traumas
lives,
from our
yeah, a
previous
lot of
life.
traumas, and a lot of it's like actually pulling our self-esteem and confidence because like we think so much, and but she is like not thinking about anything and like okay just do that,
Yeah.
do that, and like we learn also from her.
to like not overthink and
Yeah.
just do it.
Some people think like it's a bad thing when you don't think about something and you just go for it, but it might be dangerous for certain like situations. But if you think about it, it's not always bad, because sometimes when you overthink things, it stops you. You know, it gets in the way of getting what you really want. The constant fear.
Jadi mereka itu biasanya lebih polos daripada yang lain karena emang mereka nggak punya trauma dari past life mereka, dan secara physical appearance tadi kan udah dijelasin kalau indigo itu biasanya lebih unik gitu, lebih kayak menonjol, lebih beda gitu. Kalau misalnya crystals
They're actually attractive.
lebih menarik dan lebih kayak accepted by the society, lebih kayak mainstream
Yang mainstream orang lihat cantik and
Yeah.
handsome. Those are crystals.
Terus udah gitu kalau misalnya rainbow itu dia biasanya polos dan terlihat cute dan manis gitu.
And people feel comfortable looking at you and
Yeah.
confiding in you because you have a very innocent and cute face.
Ya, karena emang nggak menampung banyak trauma dari past life-nya. Tugas dari masing-masing Starseed ini, kalau misalnya untuk rainbow itu tugasnya adalah to spread love
Love.
and happiness. So she's all that vibrant energy, spreading love and happiness. That's her life purpose actually, as a starseed. So yeah. So
I feel like my like rainbow to spread love and happiness and all that is like aligned with my star sign. Like I'm a Cancer. What Cancer does is to take care of other people and spread love.
yeah. So like this is such a coincidence, like kita tuh beda-beda starseed type gitu, dan actually
We complete the world.
the world because like you,
I tear down the world because I don't want to follow its rules. You?
I actually built the world by my own way because I don't like the rules, but I don't want to like destroy them. I just build my own. And her,
I sip coffee and enjoy what they build and tear.
no, your purpose is like to spread love and awareness.
What we're supposed to do is spread love and happiness.
What she is supposed to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we complete each other.
So after I tear the
But-
world down, she builds it up and she spreads love and happiness in the world.
But I want to tear down and build up the world.
We all have our own.
We all have our
Goals.
own mission and like why we're here for.
But I want to tear up and build down. Tear up and build down. Tear down and build up.
Okay, bro. Bye. Talking about this is really fun, and if you guys enjoyed it, you can like comment
Down
and
below.
Down below.
If you guys are just as confused as I am, then like and share this video.
Yeah.
Like and share and comment what you guys think.
Yes, and like if you guys have been through a spiritual awakening journey, which I'm very curious about, please just comment about your story,
Yeah.
and maybe we could like discuss about it in our next video.
And if you think you're a starseed, comment down below which one you think you are.
Yes. So